Hi food lovers, today I'll be making moi moi and I will show you how to wrap moi moi in these leaves. So where I come from, this is called Oma leaves. Well, here I think you just say moi moi leaf and they give it to you. So this has been in the fridge because I've been postponing making this video and well, yeah, we're going to make it today. I will be using honey beans. I'm sure I have a moi moi recipe on my channel, but this is going to be a mix of a moi moi recipe and how to wrap it in this list. We already know that with beans or making moi moi or akara, it's usually very tricky because of quantity. And I'm not trying to make so much, but if I end up making a lot, I don't mind at the same time. So I think I will do 2 cups. I'll leave it at 2 cups. This is jar because, of course, when you count cups of any grain, you have to put jar. But I already have the egg and fish boiling in here, so I just season this with fish seasoning and pepper. So I'm going to pour in water. If you want to easily take out the skin of the beans, all you need to do is pour in a lot of water with the beans into the blender. You can soak it for a few minutes before you do this, but the special of beans you're using is also important. With these beans, the skin goes off easily as well, so win-win situation. Now, I would just pulse. So when you pulse, it's not blending fully. It like just works on the skin basically. So you just pulse, pulse, pulse. Once you feel like most of the skin is out, you can pour it out and wash it. Something else you have to remember is that beans is actually not our enemy. The skin isn't. Sometimes when I wash beans or when I take out the skin, I don't really take out everything like that. I don't mind if I'm still seeing some of the skin of the beans. So let's wash this. If you're watching this video, it's a good time to share this video with your friends and subscribe. I post food recipes, I post food vlogs, anything kitchen related. So all I need to do now is sieve out the chaff. So I would repeat this process until I'm okay with what I have here. So I'm actually okay with it like this. I'm going to set it aside. The next thing I would like to do now is to rinse this off. So I'll just rinse them off so that I can set them aside to be drying up a bit. I would not rinse everything because I may not use all. So you also have to be careful when rinsing it because it can easily tear. So instead of rinsing it like that, if you have this kind of what's it called now? If you have this kind of faucet, then you can spray on it. A lot of times it's not actually dirty, it's just to rinse it and ensure that okay, it's really clean. But the pressure of this also helps. When you do this like this, the pressure will push down any sand or any dirt on it. So you can do this twice to ensure that you've gotten it really clean. For pepper and shombo, I'm going to just quickly rinse it and add it as well. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm usually okay with some of the skin of the beans still intact. So this is just a rinse before I transfer to the blender. If you haven't seen the video where I unboxed this Buchi mix, then you need to see it. This blender is the Odogu that it is called. It is so good. The blender is really good. It lives up to its name. So while this is blending, I will just clean the peppers and the onions. So I'm going to add in a bit of water here. I would also put in this crayfish seasoning. In moi moi, I really like to keep it simple. Well, it should be kept simple, but I like to use beef seasoning and crayfish seasoning because they would usually be tastier than maybe chicken seasoning. So I've added seasoning and salt, pepper and the shombo, and onions. So the only thing left is crayfish. Blend. I watched a video where someone said that when they're using Buchi Mix blender, they still feel that push to, put their hand on top of the blender. But with Buchi Mix, you don't need to do that. And there's this particular version even has the timer thingy where you can put it on a timer and it will go off when it's done. Yeah. To debone the fish and to shell the egg. So it's just a tiny bit of water. It's not a lot of water. Then I'm going to put this at the bottom of the pot. So first I'll try to bend the stalks. So this is just for me to have a base, and so that when I'm adding water to the pot, the moi moi doesn't maybe like take up the water. So let me show you what I mean. Let me explain what I mean. With nylon, you can probably do like almost the full pot and then you just put in your nylons, right? But with this, the best thing to use is a steaming pot, or when you do this, when you're now adding water, and mind you, when you're adding water, it has to be hot water. When you're adding water so that the moi moi doesn't burn, you add it by the side, either here or here. So that's why you have a base and this kind of like covers and steams. So I'll just cover this and allow it to just be there. So I know the workstation looks a bit rowdy, but I'm going to sort it shortly. Pour this out to put in this fish stock. Then mix. I also need to add in oil. So some people prefer palm oil, but I usually do a mix of both. I put in granite oil and a little bit of palm oil, just tiny little bit. So mix. Attaché helps with the color of the moi moi. The oil is just to help it be buttery so it's not too strong. You also try to make sure that this is thick. Shouldn't be watery. So let's taste it. Perfect. So I did a good job with the seasoning I added in earlier. So I like to taste it before adding in crayfish. Um, yeah, just a few spoons and that's okay. Then I will go in with the shredded fish. So now let's focus on what we have on the table and why. So this is of course our moi moi batter. This egg, when I've scooped in some moi moi into the leaves, I will put in one egg, well half an egg. Then I have a bowl of water here. This is to rinse my hand because it can sometimes get messy. And to be honest, with wrapping moi moi leaves, it takes time. You notice that maybe when you've wrapped the first two or three, they are not the best. But then with time as you wrap, it gets better. So firstly, I bring one leaf like this. So normally as I've brought this, I should bring another one that is smaller. But not one that is too small. Just smaller, just a little bit smaller. So you see. You can even use the same size, it really doesn't matter. Okay, so we already have our two leaves. Now I'm going to bring this to this side like this, and then I would start folding like a cone this way. You just So there are different ways to wrap. This is the way I know how to, and I really prefer this my method. So now we fold. You can fold at any point. So you can see the way I'm holding it, you can tell that this won't take in a lot of moi moi. It's not a very big leaf. So you just fold a bit, just wherever you're comfortable. Like I said, as you do it, you get better. So now we have a hole to pour the moi moi into. So also be very careful. Just pour in a little. Don't overfill it. Now the next thing to do, like I said, this gets messy. So whenever I touch something, I can easily rinse my hand. So with this place, you have to wrap the way you feel comfortable. But what you need to do is close up. You bring this way. You can just close up this second part and then fold again. So the reason you don't overfill it is so that by the time you're folding, it doesn't pour out. Now that I've folded behind, this part, this part that I'm about to fold again is lighter. Remember the stalk is behind here. See, the stalk is here. So when you've closed this up and you fold this behind, you put it on top of the one with the stalk so that the one with the stalk holds it down. I hope that was explanatory. You have to find a way to arrange it. So what I try to do is line them horizontally, then the ones coming on top maybe vertically and like so, but make sure everyone is comfortable. So I'm going to wrap the second one without talking, and I want you guys to watch how I do it. Well, the last thing I'm going to do for this pot is to add some water. So I have to add it by the side. Usually what I also do is put a timer of 7 minutes. So every 7 minutes I come and I add in some water. This should cook maybe for about 35 to 40 minutes or 45 minutes, depending on the size of the moi moi in each leaf. So all I need to do is I've broken the stalk of this one. I just cover it and my food can cook. My moi moi can steam. I've put on two different timers, one for 45 minutes and then another for 7 minutes. So that one of 7 minutes, I would probably get maybe four intervals, but every 7 minutes I would come. Every 7 minutes I would check the moi moi and add in a bit of water. So that is what I would also advise you to do, so that way you can keep track of the moi moi as well. Okay. This cooked for about 45 minutes. Yes, 45, 50 minutes. I have a confession though. I burnt the second pot of moi moi because I got distracted and I was seeing a movie. But this is what this looks like. So I'm just going to pick one and open it up. So usually by 35 minutes, it's already done. So this is what we have. I'm going to actually wrap this back. I don't want to cut it off because I'm not eating this now. I just wanted to show you all how this looks. If you watched up until now, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if this tutorial was helpful. I really hope it was helpful. I hope I was explanatory and I hope you picked up something and we will all be better rappers of Moi Moi. But yeah, thank you. Bye. See you in my next video.